Well, hello there, friends. A video a lot of you have asked me to do for a long time. Decided to do it. It's really a fantastic video. How to cook the perfect piece of fish. How to cook fish as good as any restaurant. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so simple, you're not going to believe it. We're going to do it with the skin on to get a nice crispy skin. And we're going to make a beautiful caper lemon butter sauce with it. So fantastic. It's so easy to do. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to make it right now, friends. Okay, friends, well, this is how we cook the perfect fish. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. I'm going to do it with the skin on. We're going to make the skin nice and crispy. And then we're going to make a lemon butter sauce. Delicious. All right, friends. Now, most of them, I'm just going to do one piece because I want to really concentrate on demonstrating the perfect technique to do it correctly, okay? So I have right here in my paper towel a beautiful piece of mutton snapper. Look how gorgeous that is. You know it's fresh, first of all, because it smells like the sea. It smells fresh. And you see the bloodline is beautiful, bright red. That's very important. Look how beautiful that skin is. The most important thing we need to do, friends, is to make sure it's super, super, super dry. Okay? We don't want any moisture whatsoever in here, so we dry it really, really, really good. And I'm going to show you how to cook it so we get a crispy skin and we still look beautiful. We're going to put salt on both sides, and you want to be somewhat generous with the salt. And I'm not saying too much, probably a little more generous on the skin side to get us a really nice and crispy skin, you see. And then what we are going to do, friends, we are going to use a medium to high heat. We don't want it to be too hot because especially when you have a thick piece of fish like this, you would need the oven if you want to do it in a fry pan. If you want to avoid the fry pan, we're going to continue bathing it in butter. We want to make sure it's not too thick. If it's very thick, if it's thicker than this is I would say a good half of an inch and 2 centimeters. I forgot, about 2 centimeters, somewhere around there. If it's thicker than this, you're going to have a tough time just doing it in a fry pan without burning it. So what we're going to use, we could use a cooking oil or we can use clarified butter. And you know, butter is butter. Why do we use clarified butter instead of plain butter? For those of you that are new to the channel, real butter, it's not real butter, it's just clarified butter. This has milk solid, and the milk solid burns really fast. That's how you get brown butter. There's nothing wrong with the brown butter, but certainly a thick piece of fish like that, if I use regular butter, it would burn before the fish even cooks. So it's important that we use clarified butter for that purpose. Clarified butter, since the milk solids have been removed, has a much higher smoke point than this butter right there that would burn really, really quick. Whole butter, that is. We'll use some, trust me. We'll use it at the end, though. We won't use it quite right away. So we want to get ourselves to about 300 degrees, and we're going to go in. And when we first put it in, friends, the skin would have tendency of retracting unless for the first few seconds to put the fish in, you push it in. Make sure the heat doesn't get too hot, though. If it gets too hot, like I said, it's going to cremate the outside before the inside is cooked. So in order for the fish, the skin not to retract, you could cut into it, but if you just do this right here like this, my friends, push it in all the way like this, you're doing fine. And also you can just use a weight like this, and that's also perfectly fine to do. So we'll concentrate on the skin first. Let me make sure it's not too hot. We'll concentrate on the skin first, and then we'll flip it on the other side, and we'll bathe the fish with the hot butter to continue cooking it. All right, so we're not going to be too concerned with every so often we're going to move it a little bit to make sure we have an even even crust. We want it to be nice and pretty. But right now we're doing good. We're just going to leave it alone, okay? All right, we're going to leave it alone. All right, friends, we are going to use a lemon zest. We want to put some lemon zest in there. Let me just check something to make sure. Yes, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's very good. We're going to make some, segment of lemon. I just wanted to show you how to do it. It's very simple, and I got to do something while I'm waiting for the fish to cook anyway, so I might as well show you something interesting. So you cut both ends of the lemon, and make sure when you buy a lemon, they feel nice and soft. If they're very hard, they probably have a very, very big skin, and it's going to be very difficult to do what I'm going to do now. And what you want to do now, friends, you want to remove the segment, the skin of the lemon, and you do this for any citrus as well when you want to make a nice segment. Okay, it's not complicated. Nothing is complicated. You know, in the kitchen, I always tell you, you can do anything. If you just understand, you may not be able to do it as fast or as efficiently as I do it, but you can do it. Try to remove all the white if you can. And if you have some lemon that is stuck in the skin, just squeeze it out. I don't waste anything. And then what happened here, friends, we're going to go in. Let me check the fish to make sure we're doing good. Let's see how we're doing here. Just want to check it. Looking beautiful. I think it's time for us to lower the heat a little bit and to flip it on the other side. Let me get a better spatula. Let me get a better spatula. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is, my friends. All right? So now we're going to concentrate on the other side. And to be even on the other side, I want to make sure that I shake it. This is going to be beautiful. All right, we're going to continue cooking it. And every so often, what we'll do, friends, we got a bunch of drawers open. There you go. What I like to do is I like to bathe it in the butter. You see? And eventually, friends, we will add some beautiful whole butter and capers and lemon and all kind of goodies, you see? We're going to continue cooking it. A little bit of the white right there. There you go. All right, let's make sure the heat is not too hot. And we're going to continue cooking it. In the meantime, let me go back to my lemon, my friends. I have to remove a little more of the white so then I get perfect segment. You see? I didn't do it right, so here we go. Remove the white. And now what you do, you go in. You see those segment right there, those membrane. We want to go on one side of the membrane, cut down, and then we'll go to the other side, and you got a beautiful segment. You see? Look, and then what you do, you take the membrane, fold it, go back on the other side, so some are bigger than other. You see? And you do the whole lemon like this. You see? See right here, friends? Very simple, okay? You do this in advance. That's part of your mise en place. And if you have seeds, you just got to remove them. All right? Okay, friends? Okay, so let me put this aside. I normally have a bowl for it. You know what? Here you go. I got a bowl for it. Let me put this aside. Let me clean up my table. And then I'll continue with making the sauce for the fish. Fish is going to be ready soon. Huh? Let me make sure. I don't want to overcook it because that's a sacrilege, my friends. That is a sacrilege if we overcook the fish. Let's see what do we have here. Let me get this right there. Beautiful. Look at it. It is beautiful. Beautiful on both sides. Beautiful on both sides. Let's continue cooking it a little bit on that side. We'll give it a little more bathing it. There you go. There is so many school of thought of how much to cook the inside of the fish. Friends, don't be afraid to use the thermometer. Don't be afraid to use the thermometer. Everybody has their own way to do it. As far as I'm concerned, to cook a fish over 120 degrees, it is a sacrilege. So get a thermometer. Don't be afraid to go in. Check the center of the fish. I'm at 101. Right here, I'm at 101. Now, depends where I'm going here. 114, 115. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now, friends, we are going to change the butter. See, this is clarified butter. There's nothing wrong with it. But we're going to change it. We're going to change it. Now we're going to use regular butter. And we're going to make our sauce. There's nothing wrong with clarified butter. I just want to make a nice little creamy kind of sauce. And a whole butter is necessary at this point. Bathe your fish. Bathe your fish. You see? Pretty simple. If you have 2 or 3 pieces of fish, same deal. Take your time. Now we're going to get rid of this excess butter. Let me make sure I use the right tool to do this. Okay. Now, butter time. Real butter. Now, the butter is going to cool the temperature of the pan. And now we're going to bathe the fish with real butter. We're going to add some capers. Capers. I love capers. Love capers. A little bit of the brine of the capers, a little vinegar brine. A little bit of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. Now the lemon juice is bringing acidity, right? What's the best way to offset acidity? Butter. Little more sauce, a little more salt. We're going to put a little bit of cracked pepper in the sauce. And then we're going to put some parsley. Then we're going to have this beautiful sauce. And then we're going to put a lemon zest, lemon segment. We're going to get all this warm. Then we're going to put more butter. And we're going to get ourselves a beautiful, beautiful fish. And you see it's cooking nice and gently. It's very important, friends, that it cooks nice and gently. And I think our fish is going to be perfect. We can serve it skin side down, up, or skin side down. Up to you, my friends. Either way, it's a beautiful piece of fish. You see? Either way, it's a beautiful piece of fish. So now, we're going to bring this to boil. Make sure that everything is nice and hot. Now remember, friends, as you're taking it out, it's going to continue cooking. It's going to continue cooking at least 7 to 8 degrees more, so be careful. Don't be afraid to take it out. Turn the heat off and take a little more butter. Add your butter to the end. Mix it up really nice. Let me get a little spatula. And you have yourself a beautiful lemon caper. And now the lemon is soft, perfect gastrique, where we have the acid of the lemon and the fat of the butter. This, my friends, is how you cook a perfect piece of fish. And you see? Look at this, friends. Look at this. Look at this, my friends. Is this beautiful or what? Take a little bit of the sauce. Put it all the way around your plate. Put it all the way around your plate. That sauce is beautiful. And then, just to make sure we finish it, we put a little bit of fresh parsley at the end. A couple of more segments of lemon in the sauce. And we have ourselves a beautiful presentation And this, my friends, is how you cook the perfect fish. Let me get a fish. Let me get a fish. How about if I get a fork instead? And we're going to cut into it. Probably don't need a knife, but we're going to get in there. Let me see. I want to make sure that I get correct in the camera so you can see. And look at this. Look at this, friends. Look at this. Look at this, friends. Look how beautiful that is. It's still slightly, little translucent, but a bit, see? Flaky, beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. I like a little extra sauce if you don't mind. And this. Wow. I love that sauce. Absolutely. Love that sauce. My friends, this is how you cook the perfect piece of fish. I hope you like it. I hope you do it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. Oh, it's time for us to cook more because this is really delicious. It gave me some really fantastic. I'm hungry now, boy. I'm ready to eat. Let's go. Let's eat.